liquid sunshine filled with joy. Please stand if you are able in honor of the processional. Thank you. Let us pray. O Lord, the psalmist proclaims, "The heavens declare the glory of God." Almighty ruler over all, we see your glory all around us. We see it in nature. We see it in the splendid colors of the academic regalia worn for today's commencement exercises. We see it in the joyful faces of those soon to be hooded, having earned the right and honor to be known as physicians and addressed as doctor. Your gift of great intelligence and their diligent use of it are wonderful testaments to your glory. A great host of people have displayed your glory in making possible this great day of recognition and celebration. Family, friends, faculty, staff, administrators, officers of the university, trustees, not to mention the many who have paid a high price for us to live in this great land of freedom and opportunity. We cannot begin to identify all who have given support and encouragement, Lord, but you know each of them intimately and by name. For all of your generous provision, mighty God, good shepherd, great physician, we give you our deep and heartfelt thanks. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good morning. As president of Lincoln Memorial University, it is my privilege to bring greetings on behalf of the entire LMU community. Welcome to all who have traveled here to join us in celebrating the accomplishments of those who will graduate today. Students, I am pleased to be among the first to congratulate you on completing the requirements for your degrees. Service is a guiding principle of Lincoln Memorial University, and I commend you on choosing a profession dedicated to helping others. Our students and our graduates are the lifeblood of LMU, and our dedication to you does not end today. We will always be here for you and hope to be able to share your joys in the years to come. I want to extend a special word of thanks to those who have helped make this day possible for all of these graduates. We know you have made many sacrifices over the years for your graduate, and you share a part of the accomplishments we recognize today. Now I welcome the Vice President and Dean of the DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine, Dr. Brian Kessler, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Hess, and good morning. To begin this morning's ceremony, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party, as well as several special guests in our audience. We are honored to have with us Dr. Autry Obi Pete DeBusk, Chairman of the LMU Board of Trustees, and the namesake of the DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. DeBusk's vision for medical education at LMU has made this day possible for these graduates. We are also joined by Dr. Art Brill, member of the LMU Board of Trustees, as well as Dr. James Dawson, President Emeritus of Lincoln Memorial University. Gentlemen, we are honored to have you with us this morning. You have also met Dr. Clayton Hess, President of Lincoln Memorial University. Dr. Hess, thank you for your words of welcome and for your continued support of the program. We are honored to be joined by Rear Admiral Joyce Johnson, who will be delivering this morning's commencement address. I will introduce Dr. Johnson more fully later in the ceremony. Joining us in the audience this morning are Dr. Richard Gillespie, member of the LMU Board of Trustees, Dr. Tom Ely, member of the American Osteopathic Board of Trustees, and his wife Donna, Dr. Tim Bell, immediate past president of the Tennessee Osteopathic Medical Association, Dr. Mark Brown, chief medical officer of Covenant Health, and his wife Kathy, Ms. Vicki Schultz, psych coordinator for our students on rotations with Covenant Health, Dr. Starling Evans, director of medical education at Williamson Medical Center, and his wife Sarah, Ms. Ellen Miller, psych coordinator for our students on rotation at Beckley ARH Hospital, Dr. John Gernert, a podiatrist at Tenova Healthcare in Lenore City, and his wife Maxine, Dr. Neil Vincent, chief of staff and vascular surgeon at Tenova Medical Group, La Follette, and his wife Carolyn, and Dr. Stephen Prince, the 2016 DCOM Preceptor of the Year and medical director of the hospitalist program at Laughlin Memorial Hospital in Greenville, Tennessee, and his wife Sheila. Thank you for being here and for your ongoing support of our students. Members of the LMU DCOM administration and faculty, Dr. Clarence Colley, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Basic Medical Science, Dr. John Gassler, President of the LMU DCOM Faculty Executive Council, Dr. Adam Gromley, Director of Research, Dr. Sherry Jimenez, Associate Dean of Assessment and Interprofessional Education, Dr. Dennis Kick, Professor of Biochemistry, who, as our longest-serving faculty member, serves as the mace bearer for our ceremony, Mr. Jeffrey LeBruff, Chief Graduate Medical Education and Rotations Officer, Dr. Jonathan Leo, Executive Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Dean of Students, Dr. Christopher Loike, Assistant Dean of Clinical Medicine, and Dr. Michael Whiting, Senior Associate Dean, and also the recipient of this year's TOMA Physician of the Year Award. Dr. Chris Yonce, Associate Professor and Chair of Family Medicine, will be assisting with our hooding ceremony this morning. Dr. Beatrice Dudzik, Assistant Professor of Anatomy, will be hooding our inaugural PhD recipient. Our faculty marshals are Dr. Ianya Cope, Assistant Professor and Chair of Internal Medicine, and Dr. Callie Weaver, Associate Professor of Pharmacology. Dr. Teresa Campbell, Associate Professor and Chair of Pathology, will be announcing the names of our graduates. A special thank you goes to Reverend Bob Jackson for his thoughtful invocation, as well as for the years of service he has given to our medical school. And a melodic thank you to Mary Bolton, Director of Examination Assessment Services, for singing the national anthem. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, and if I did, my sincerest apologies. This morning, we have a special guest with us on the platform, Dr. Stanley Marlowe. Dr. Marlowe is a 2013 graduate of LMU DCOM and is a hospitalist in Harlan, Kentucky. Dr. Marlowe is a preceptor for LMU DCOM students on clinical rotations and is the Associate Program Director of the new Internal Medicine Residency Program at ARH hospitals in Harlan and Whitesburg, Kentucky. Students have told us that Dr. Marlowe is a fantastic preceptor who pushes them to know their material. More than once, we have been told that Dr. Marlowe is the best preceptor a student has ever had. He challenges students to give 100% of themselves, just as he gives 100% back. One student has commented that DCOM is fortunate to have Dr. Marlowe not only as an alum, but also as a preceptor, and we couldn't agree more. As a result, Dr. Marlowe has been awarded the 2019 LMU DCOM Preceptor of the Year Award. Dr. Marlowe is of our mission in action. He's trained here, and he is serving the people of here. He is the first LMU DCOM graduate to be honored as Preceptor of the Year. Dr. Marlowe, please stand and allow our graduates to thank you for your influence and have had shaping their lives and their medical education and their future careers. Dr. Marlowe has the privilege of assisting Dr. Whiting and Dr. Jans during the hooding ceremony. I would also acknowledge all the educators who have helped mold this graduating class. From the on-campus faculty to the preceptors, many dedicated teachers have influenced these graduates. Class of 2019. The knowledge and expertise you have received from your faculty over the last 4 years is a gift that I know that you will be thankful for throughout your career. I would also like to recognize a group of people who never receive enough accolades. These are the individuals who work behind the scenes, the ones who plan, coordinate, and support all of your medical education endeavors. Please join me in giving the staff and support services a well round of applause. I wish to congratulate and identify those students who completed their DOMBA program. These students went above and beyond their regular course of study to obtain an MBA during their medical school education. This program equips students with a broad foundation in management, marketing, finance, economics, and accounting, all of which are very useful in the business of medicine. Will the students who participated in the DOMBA program please rise to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Also, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize a very special group of graduates. Yesterday, we held a commissioning ceremony for graduates in the Armed Forces Health Professions Scholarship Program. We commissioned officers in the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force during the ceremony. We also have several graduates with National Guard service to their credit. I would ask that our graduates with current or prior military service to stand. Thank you for your selfless contribution to the safety and security of our nation and to the health care of the members of our armed forces. Medical education is a rigorous and demanding process. No successful graduate gets through it alone. Class of 2019, you have been surrounded by family and friends that have loved and supported you through during your time here. They will continue to be with you as you move to your next phase of your training. I hope you always take to heart the sacrifice your loved ones have made for you over the years, and I encourage you now to give them a well-deserved round of applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Rear Admiral Joyce Johnson. Dr. Johnson is an osteopathic physician who has a broad base of public health experience in both civilian and military sectors. She is currently a professor at Georgetown University. Dr. Johnson's last active duty assignment was with the U.S. Coast Guard, where she retired at the rank of Rear Admiral, upper half, in 2008. Dr. Johnson's other governmental assignments have included senior scientific and management positions with the Food and Drug Administration and the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. She has held clinical positions at the Department of Veterans Affairs and the National Institute of Mental Health. At the Centers for Disease Control, she was an epidemiologic intelligence service officer and a staff epidemiologist. Dr. Johnson has extensive global health experience on all 7 continents, with particular interest in behavioral health and substance abuse, infectious disease, and disaster relief. She has led 5 flag expeditions with the Explorers Club and has been a strategic and policy consultant to the National Science Foundation on the healthcare system in Antarctica. Among Dr. Johnson's many awards are the American Medical Association's Nathan Davis Award for Outstanding Government Service. She has received various other national awards and holds 6 honorary doctorates. Dr. Johnson, this morning, Lincoln Memorial University would like to honor you in your lifetime of service to our nation and to the profession. Would you please join me and Dr. Hess at the podium?
By the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, and acting on the authority of the Lincoln Memorial University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the honorary Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and privileges appertaining hereto.
I'd like to welcome Dr. Johnson to give her commencement address. So thank you, Dr. Johnson.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Or do you only hear an echo? If it's only an echo, you have to hear me twice. Such an exciting day this is. For the graduates, it is fulfillment of a dream, perhaps a goal that began in childhood. For parents, it is a day to be truly proud of the child you raised and the values you instilled. To other family and friends, you now have someone to call on for informal medical advice. The class of 2019 deserves to be proud. Congratulations to all of the doctoral graduates, the DOs, and also to Dr. Stacy Shelf, who is receiving a PhD in clinical anatomy today. And the university is very pleased that she's decided to stay as a faculty member here. For each of the graduates, today culminates the efforts of a lifetime, not just as a student, but as a whole person. You have each developed values and a sense of purpose, a willingness, an enthusiasm to devote the rest of your life to caring for the needs of others. You are a very, very special group of people. Whether you plan to practice primary care or one of the other specialties, you will be involved in the lives of your patients and their families. Your patients will be diverse, many different from you. They may be comparatively uneducated or illiterate, and even as adults, unable to read. They will bring traditions from different cultures, traditions that may be foreign to you. They will have differing religious beliefs and moral values. You may be the first medical doctor many have seen. Remember, your obligation is to serve all of humanity with respect and dignity. You each chose a career in medicine for a different reason. The curious thing about a career in medicine is that no matter what your goals or values, it can meet your expectations. If you want money, that can be yours. If you want power and prestige, they can be yours. You have geographic flexibility. You can work anywhere in the world. You can work part-time. You can work full-time. You can work all the time. And as you begin your residencies, you will work all the time. Nearly anything you want, a career in medicine can give you. You even have control, apparent control, over your patient's life and death. Each of you will have a special role in your community. As a physician, people will pay attention to you in new ways. Everyone in the neighborhood will know what you do and say. You won't be anonymous. Personal privacy will be difficult, as it is for any leader. You will be a role model. You will also have authority and control you never had before. If you say something, others will believe you. They will trust in you because you are a doctor. Each of you has the responsibility to deserve that trust. Further, as you have probably already learned, a career in medicine isn't just a job. You can't leave it at the office, no matter how many hours a day you work. The practice of medicine will always be a major part of your life. It will be a major part of your heart and soul. You will bring it home with you at night. You will think about the elderly patient in the ICU or the premature baby you delivered that morning. You will try to think of additional ways to help a dying patient, to help physically, emotionally, and spiritually. As a physician, you will have an impact on all aspects of your patient's life. And the practice of medicine will impact all aspects of your life. As a physician, your day-to-day job of taking care of patients will often seem like a series of decisions. You have to decide what tests your patients will receive, the medication and treatments, and so forth. But there are also other decisions, decisions from the heart. You have to decide how and when to tell a patient he or she is dying. You will also make decisions about your own life. You choose how much time you have for hobbies and leisure. You choose how much time to spend with family and friends. You choose what is important in your life. Being a physician, a good physician, means being a whole person. You will take risks. You will make life and death decisions. You will make mistakes. And you will learn to live with yourself after those mistakes. As an osteopathic physician, you will be constantly challenged. You will be intellectually challenged as you perfect your clinical skills. You will be physically challenged as you work long hours and are on call all night. You will be emotionally challenged by the needs of your patients and their families. You will also be challenged by yourself and by all the competing demands upon you. No matter how smart or energetic you are, you won't be able to meet everyone's demands. You will look within yourself, within your spiritual beliefs, for strength. Today, each of you is enthusiastic. You want to be the world's best doctor. You want each of your patients to be in perfect health. You look forward to being on call, or at least some of you probably do. I did until I got there. And learning more about medicine and taking care of your patients. My challenge to you, set aside a few minutes, a few hours, or even a day or two between now and July 1. This is probably the last break you will ever have. Think about what is important to you. Think about what you want from life. Set your goals, identify your priorities. Decide what matters most. Decide how you will take care of yourself, physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. Your priorities may change as you grow and develop, but remember them, build upon them, respect them. My fourth grade teacher used to say, "You are now becoming who you will always be." That is true for us at all stages of life. Care about your patients, respect the osteopathic profession, set priorities for you as a person. Pay attention to what you enjoy. One thing I've noticed, the happier a person is, the better doctor they are. Preserve your passion for medicine, but while doing that, remember your love and devotion to your family. Maintain a sense of humor and appreciate fun and laughter. Foster your curiosity. Continue to grow and explore as a person. Throughout your career, medical practice will change. It will evolve with new discoveries and applications in science and technology. It will develop as ethical policy decisions are made and social values change over time. You will be part of that change. You will lead that change. Take pride in your role as an osteopathic physician or a PhD. You will always be an osteopathic physician. Support your profession, your college, and maintain your identity with them. Set your sights, pursue them. There are no limits. Remember what your faculty have taught you about caring, compassion, and the importance of lifelong learning. Is this graduation or commencement? For those of you paying tuition, it's graduation. For those of you just beginning as osteopathic physicians, it's commencement. Take care of your patients, enjoy your medical practice, enjoy your life. There are no limits. You will change the world and make it a better place. Welcome to the osteopathic profession.
Thank you for your words of wisdom and inspiration, Dr. Johnson. I would now like to invite Dr. Hess to join me at the podium. Will the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Anatomy please stand? Mr. President, the candidate standing before you has completed all the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Anatomy and has been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of Lincoln Memorial University. I am pleased to recommend her to you for the conferral of this degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Lincoln Memorial University and acting on the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree, Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Anatomy, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Now, will the candidates for the degree of the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine please stand? Mr. President, the candidates standing before you have completed all the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and have been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of Lincoln Memorial University. I am pleased to recommend them to you for the conferral of those degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee, and acting on the authority of the Lincoln Memorial University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, with all the rights and privileges appertaining hereto.
Congratulations to all of you. We will now begin the hooding ceremony. The rest of you may be seated the first row, including Dr. Shelf, may come up here to receive your hood and your degrees. I will now call Dr. Campbell to read the names of our hoodies.
Do what now?
Wait till
Oh, Dr. Dudzik is here. Gotcha. PhD graduate in clinical anatomy, Dr. Stacy Chelf, to be hooded by her research mentor, Dr. Beatrix Dudzik. Dr. Tiffany Lee Alley. Dr. Derek Stephen Dixon. Dr. Nicholas James Fitzpatrick. Dr. Don Kelly Flowers III. Dr. Zachary D. Kirkland. Dr. Robert J. Petrillo. Dr. Jeremy Daniel Pullman. Dr. Arash Salari, to be hooded by his uncle, Dr. Morteza Dolat Shahi. Dr. Sylvia Orozco Silberman. Dr. Michael Alexander Teasdale, to be hooded by his uncle, Dr. George Toledes. Dr. Alex Matthew Adams. Dr. Casey McWaugh Addison. Dr. Rebecca Johnson Agner. Dr. Amelia Sarah Ahmed, to be hooded by her husband, Dr. Ultimish Ijaz Raja, DCOM Class of 2017 graduate. Dr. Aruj Riazat Ali. Dr. Mary Jewel Allen. Dr. Burju Vishnu Amin. Dr. Hannah Elizabeth Ann Anderson. Dr. Jonathan L. Anderson. Dr. Samuel Jesse Anthony II. Dr. Waqar Ahmed Urshad, to be hooded by his sister, Dr. Ambreen Urshad Razel. Dr. Sabina Bobber. Dr. Sukdeep Bains. Dr. Jasdeep Singh Bajwa. Dr. Zachary Barker. Dr. Christopher J. Bauer, to be hooded by his grandfather, Dr. John Renfrey. Dr. Sherry Denise Benner. Dr. Benjamin Wade Booker. Dr. Courtney Booth. Dr. Mark Boudreau. Dr. Michelle Alexis Brandon. Dr. Courtney Raquel Brooks, to be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Gail Knight. Dr. Megan Noel Burke. Dr. Aaron Thomas Bush. Dr. Wesley Vincent Kane. Dr. Jessica Irene Canless. Dr. Jennifer Marie Capers. Dr. Amanda G. Giacchini. Dr. Priya R. Chavan. Dr. Lei Chen. Dr. Edna Chikuguwo, to be hooded by her father, Dr. Silas Chikuguwo. Dr. Autumn C. Chisenhall. Dr. Zishan Chowdhury. Dr. Krista Noel Clark. Dr. Alicia A. Cloutier. Dr. James Nicholas Connor. Dr. Jennifer Koskin. Dr. Jared Paul Couch. Dr. Matthew Tanner Crabtree. Dr. Kelsey Kurnow, to be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Sally Mashburn. Dr. Tariq Debussy. Dr. Emily E. Lee Daniels. Dr. Jack L. Davitt, to be hooded by his mother, Dr. Hong Shao Davitt. Dr. Bryant H. Dawson, to be hooded by his grandfather, Dr. James Dawson, LMU President Emeritus. Dr. Sarah Elise Depew. Dr. Kenneth Green Dexter, to be hooded by his fiancée, Dr. Nicole Suburcia, DCOM Class of 2018 graduate. Dr. Ming Huan Huang Do. Dr. Thung V. Cassandra Do. Dr. Ben Doan. Dr. Will Draper. Dr. Joshua Ferriante. Dr. Daniel R. Fisher, to be hooded by his wife, Dr. Sarah Fisher, DCOM class of 2018 graduate. Dr. Chadwick Scott Fitzgerald. Dr. Rhiannon Lynn Flowers. Dr. Zachary Ryan Floyd. Dr. Donald William Furman. Dr. Catherine Davis Gurmarad, to be hooded by her sister, Dr. Madison Nation. Dr. Michael Giassi. Dr. Kendra Rochelle Gray. Dr. Nathaniel Adrian Green. Dr. William Carey Green. Dr. Haley Elizabeth Grubbs. Dr. Stephen Tanner Gwynn. Dr. Jason A. Hall. Dr. Sharon DeLauren Lee Hampton, to be hooded by her husband, Dr. Aaron Hampton, DCOM 2018 graduate. Dr. Hawei Han. Dr. Brandon DeAndre Harden, to be hooded by his wife, Dr. Logan Harden, DCOM class of 2017 graduate. Dr. Sarah Harden. Dr. Allison Louise Hartman. Dr. Jackson Lee Heilbronn. Dr. Jane Catherine Marley Heinold. Dr. Patrick John Hurling, to be hooded by his father, Dr. John Hurling. Dr. Martin A. Herrera. Dr. Nicholas Scott Hayden. Dr. Stephen James Jerpy, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Kent Jerpy. Dr. Aaron E. Hopkins. Dr. James Matthew Hubley, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Grover Hubley. Dr. Zuri S.C. Hudson, to be hooded by her mother, Dr. Teresa Hudson. Dr. Sana Hussain. Dr. Elizabeth M. Hike, to be hooded by her father, Dr. Edward Hike. Dr. Trevor Zach Irvine. Ooh, went too fast. Dr. Jordan Van Jackson, to be hooded by his wife, Dr. Caroline Jackson. Dr. Chad Jenkins. Dr. Kathleen Frances Jenkinson. Dr. Jonathan Charles Jimenez, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Arturo Jimenez. Dr. Peter Johnson. Dr. Joseph Adam Jones. Dr. David Nolan Jordan III. Dr. William Russell Judson IV. Dr. Sharif Muhammad Kayali. Dr. Samuel G. Keenan. Dr. Aaron Joseph Keller, to be hooded by Dr. Art Brill, member of the LMU Board of Trustees. Dr. Jonathan M. Kelly. Dr. Fahad Khan. Dr. Courtney Lynn Maria Kirkland, to be hooded by her husband, Dr. Zachary Kirkland, recent 2019 graduate. Dr. Bo Taylor Kirkwood, to be hooded by his father, Dr. John Kirkwood. Dr. Matthew Lewis Klug. Dr. Rebecca Kosak. Dr. Laken May Kuntz. Dr. Michael Kreese. Dr. Seth Andrew Krieger. Dr. Aaron R. Kuzel, to be hooded by his uncle, Dr. Alexander Alonso. Dr. Cameron Colby Lambert. Dr. Cade Stewart Lampley. Dr. Jared Lazar, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Mark Lazar. Dr. Mary Elizabeth Lewis. Dr. Sabina Mindy Lynn. What's her name? To be hooded by her sister, Dr. Hannah Lynn. Dr. Benjamin T. Lipham, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Harry Lipham. Dr. Austin Kendall Nelson Lipham, to be hooded by her husband, Dr. Benjamin Lipham, recent 2019 graduate. Dr. Justin T. Lounder. Dr. Sarah Wallace Ludvigsen. Dr. Megan Marie Mace, to be hooded by her sister, Dr. Jennifer Hardwick. Dr. Laura Martin. Dr. Harshal Mata. Dr. Marie Kelly Mohar, to be hooded by her brother, Dr. Michael Mohar. Dr. Uche Mbaraone. Dr. Terrence Brent McAdoo. Dr. Troy Shane McCarty, Jr. Dr. Jamie Lynn McDowell, to be hooded by her fiance, Dr. Seth Krieger, recent 2019 graduate. Dr. Catherine Ann McFarland. Dr. Chelsea Elise McMillan. Dr. Jacqueline Macy McNabb. Dr. Greg Meissner. Dr. Nicholas L. Mincer. Dr. Maxwell Miller. Dr. Patrick James Miller. Dr. Sarah Catherine Mills. Dr. Ahmad W. Mohammadi. Dr. Tanya Mosini, to be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Baharik Moshiri. Dr. Rachel Ann Moreland. Dr. Garrett Morgan. Dr. Catherine Jean Mower, to be hooded by her partner, Dr. Arash Solari, recent 2019 DCOM graduate. Dr. Catherine E. Mustafa. Dr. Farai Mutongwizo. Dr. Suma Nadampali. Dr. Jasmine Marie Nesvik.
Yeah, Jasmine!
Dr. Bridget C. Ernduka. Dr. Andrew C. Wynn.
Andrew!
Dr. Brittany N. Niles Scheller. Dr. Andrew Christopher Nutting. Dr. Daniel Joseph O'Brien. Dr. Sean O'Connor. Dr. Vladimir Orlov. Dr. Mario Mark Paese. Dr. Arjun Patel. Dr. Dixita Patel, to be hooded by her fiance, Dr. Chintan Shah. Dr. Nishant Patel. Dr. Parinda Patel. Dr. Sarvati Dilesh Patel. Dr. Sushma Pavaluri, to be hooded by her mother, Dr. Vijaya Pavaluri. Dr. Eric Pearson. Dr. Benjamin Ray Pierce. Dr. Scott M. Pollock, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Stephen Pollock. Dr. Shane M. Powers. Dr. Rachel Harris Proman. Dr. Nasiha Amina Rahman, to be hooded by her father, Dr. Aziz Rahman. Dr. Sunny Rajput. Dr. Daniel Ramsey. Dr. Catherine Danielle Redman. Dr. Michael Jeffrey Reap. Dr. Madeline N. Reganis. Dr. Louis Ryer. Dr. Richard Bennett Rhodes. Dr. Jesse J. Riker. Dr. Jamie Lynn Riley. Dr. Muhammad Rizvi. Dr. Daniel Alexander Rodriguez, to be hooded by his uncle, Dr. Jose Colindres. Dr. William Paul Russell, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Mark Russell. Dr. Shireen Sachdeva, to be hooded by her fiance, Dr. Sune Patel. Dr. Cameron Sandifer. Dr. Gurpreet Sarwan. Dr. Kishore Satharaju, to be hooded by his mother, Dr. Gowrie Satharaju. Dr. Theodore M. Schnitzler, Jr., to be hooded by his father, Dr. Theodore Schnitzler. Dr. Laura Alice Scott. Dr. Michael W. Scott. Dr. Hannah Elizabeth Shine. Dr. Asadullah Siddiqui. Dr. Owais Siddiqui, to be hooded by his father, Dr. Khalid Siddiqui. Dr. Rebecca Ann Silverstein. Dr. Ashley Elizabeth Skinner, to be hooded by her father, Dr. Robert Skinner. Dr. Austin Matthew Smith. Dr. Braden Smith, to be hooded by his father, Dr. William Smith. Dr. Hunter Daniel Smith. Dr. Matthew Daniel Smith. Dr. Shannon M. Smith. Dr. Swathi Samore. Dr. Rebecca A. Sirbu. Dr. Tracy Renee Stahman. Dr. Christopher Adrian Stesick.
Nice to talk to you.
Dr. Kyle James Stevens, to be hooded by his father, Dr. James Stevens.
Congratulations.
Dr. Brady Stringer.
Congratulations.
Dr. Amit Sering, to be hooded by his sister, Dr. Angela Sering.
Congratulations.
Dr. Stephanie Alexandria Tang. Dr. Jenny Lynn Tan. Dr. Somya Reddy Tippereddy. Dr. Kenneth Troxclair. Dr. Janice Chinyere Uduma, to be hooded by her sister, Dr. Nina Ebo. Dr. Kelly D. Allman. Dr. Marvin Valencia.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. Dr. Carista Valentine, to be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Marquita Parker. Dr. Hope Elizabeth Van Cleve. Dr. Spencer Robert Wade. Dr. Justin R. Walters. Dr. Randall Brooks Wasson. Dr. Gregory Earl Watlington, Jr. Dr. David C. Weech. Dr. Brittany A. Wormy. Dr. Rahat Wig. Dr. Brandon Wilkinson. Dr. Calvin Ryan Williams, to be hooded by his cousin, Dr. Brittany Landor, DCOM 2018 graduate. Dr. Zachary D. Williams. Dr. Bryson C. Wilson. Dr. Tyler Keith Wilson. Dr. Bruce Weiniger. Dr. B. Michael Winterton. Dr. Michael Scott Ray. Dr. Eric Yee. Dr. Ritha N. Zahir, to be hooded by her brother, Dr. Hazik Zahir. Dr. Vancy Zora.
I'm exhausted. I can't believe how many medical teams had hyperhidrosis. My God. I'm shaking left here. Are we allowed to see?
Do they not look good? It's my pleasure to administer the osteopathic oath. So I'd have the graduates of the class of 2019 please stand. The osteopathic oath is in the commencement program. And I want you to repeat after me. Notice the words I said were repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity. To perform faithfully my professional duties. To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability. Keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding the general welfare of the community. Sustaining its laws and institutions. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. And never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts. And to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you. You all may be seated. It's a great looking class. What do you think, friends and family? President Abraham Lincoln is credited with saying, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." You are now physicians. Each of you have created this path for yourself by the hard work and dedication you have put into the milestones along the way. You choose a profession of service and devotion, and by embracing those qualities, you have accomplished your goal. As you move forward in your careers, I have two requests. You have earned your degree from a medical school that places compassion, patient-centered care at the heart of its mission. My first request is to ask that you may make this ideal the hallmark of your medical practice, and yet you pursue this goal with integrity. Care for your patients to the absolute best of your abilities. You will always be a vital part of the LMU DCOM family, and as you put those words of our shared mission into action in your patients' lives, we will always be a part of you. My second request is to ask that you care for yourself and for your family members with love and kindness. Show those closest to you the same devotion you give to your patients and to your profession. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. And remember that the journey of the physician is a marathon and not a sprint. Learn and improve each day, and rest and refresh each day as well. I wish every one of you good luck and Godspeed as you step into your next great adventure. Thank you to all of you.
Let us pray. Sovereign and loving God, in your grace and providence, may you be pleased to continue the good work you have begun in the splendid people standing before us. They were student doctors. Now they are physicians. May they always be eager to learn, quick to hear, and thoughtful to speak. Give them the desire and ability, we pray, to enter the hearts of their patients and perceive their deepest needs, even if unspoken. Gracious God, you have blessed us all by creating us in your own image. May the dignity you have imparted to us be conveyed by the newly recognized doctors of osteopathic medicine to their patients. In the midst of their health issues and concerns, may they always know that their physicians see them as valued persons of great worth. Now, as this commencement nears its end, we ask you, Lord, to prepare the way for these doctors. As they leave us to enter new venues of learning and serving, help them to grow in wisdom as well as knowledge. May they seek to know you well and learn to trust you in all their circumstances. Grant them peace in the storms of life. Give them joy and satisfaction during their journey and upon reaching its destination. All the while, help them nourish their relationships with their families and all the others who are dear to them. Lord, lead us all in paths of righteousness for your name's sake. May we, by your grace, bring you glory and honor. Amen.